We're in the hopefully tonight the last year of the Malchut, Daf Mem Dalid. Hineni Moser. We're mamish by the end of the Malchus.
That's it. After this, we're going to be
Yesod. And we're finishing the Shavavim.
So
we're not really finished because we're going from Malchus to Yesod.
Can you explain to the newcomer?
We are talking about the 10 midot of God.
10 attributes.
The 10 attributes that God created to which He reveal Himself. We're in the last one right now, which we call the Malchut, kingdom. Malchut, or also known as the Shekhinah, the divine presence. Anytime that God reveals Himself, it's always through this midah. So we're really towards the end of that midah, or we at least 40 to 45 shurim on this midah. They're not long shurim, but still, each one is jam-packed. So we're in the last Shem. So the last Shem, obviously, what Shem could we say is the name of the Malchut? Amonai. Aleph Dalet, Nun Yud, the master. So when God reveals Himself, Hashem reveals Himself, Yud Kei Vav Kei. And so, through the midah of Malchus, He's called Amonai. Bezeh Shem, and He calls it Ikar Gadol. Rabbi Yosef Jikatilia says this is Ikar Gadol. This is the main Ikar. I say Nikar, it's the
main point.
The main point. The importance of the whole Shemot is this Shem. Hu Nikra Shem Amonai, Hu Ha'echal HaGadol. It's the great hall. She'elav yavo kol ha'shefa va'atzilut merosh ha'keter ha'nikra Ekeh. This is the hall in which everybody gathers in. From Shem Ekeh, which is the Keter. Derech HaTiferet, through Tiferet, which is Shem Havayeh. Ubo yitchabru kol nechalim, and in this hall all the rivers combine. Hanimshachim miyag ma'alot haketer, and these rivers are sourced in the 13 attributes of Keter, which is Kel Rachum V'Chanun Erech Apayim. He calls them 13 rivers of Keter, and the Gemara calls it 13 rivers of balsam oil. So you see, it's the same idea, 13 rivers, right? Basically 13 shefas that just it just spurts forth all these kinds of shfaim and brachot.
It's the same,
right?
You also have 13
and
parts
13 parts of your beard, right? If you're Za, then you have 9. If you're Arich, if you're getting to Arich, then you have 13. How do you get from Za to Arich? You have to have the kavanah. So when you have the kavanah to be keter, it means every time you control your anger.
So
you don't answer back. Wait a second. You don't answer back. You fight that urge. You get to the level you don't have that urge. Now for some people it could be certain things, like to a certain person he could hurt you and you could be like, who is he? It's nothing.
It's not nothing.
But to some person he could really get down to you. It depends. So there are levels in overcoming that midah. And every time you do that, you're in Keter. Always.
If you overcome it.
And you'll overcome it, right. Right?
But when you don't,
when you don't feel it, you're going down to Za. It's dinim. Za's dikna is din. Always, it's din. It's 9. It's missing. You need to fulfill it with a yad. 13. Right? From 9 to 13. What does the Gemara say? From 9 years old, Ra'ui lebi'ah. 13. That's already Zman bi'ah.
Why is Yisod 9 and get that 13?
Za is 9 because he's 9 sefirot missing his malchut. But Arich is 13. 9 plus Abba ve'ima, 10, 11. Yasut, Yisosah b'Torah, 12, 13. Huh?
Isn't Abba ve'ima included in the number?
No, Abba doesn't have a dikna. The Zohar doesn't say Abba has a dikna. He's hidden by Arich.
Okay, so Abba ve'ima, we're up by 11.
Yeah. Yasut, Yisosah b'Tvuna. I don't want to get into Yisosah b'Tvuna right now because this is an idea that most people don't know.
What about the 13 though? So Sabatuna is 12.
Za, 12. Arich himself is 13. Right? Umin Lamed Beit, from the 32 river pathways of Chokhmah, from the 50 gates of Bina, from the 72 bridges come the waters of Chesed HaGedula. That means, when I'm talking about Chesed, it's 72. Bina is 50. Chokhmah is 32. Keter is 13. And from the 42, Mine Esh, Ba'Gvura. So over here, Rabbi Yosef Jikatilia is teaching us the numbers that are connected to every sphere. Remember, Keter is always 13. That's the number of Keter. Chokhmah is 32. Binah is 50. Chesed is 72. Ab, Chesed. Gevurah is 42. Shem Mem Bet. And from the 70 tzinorot, 70 pipes, Ba Derech HaEmtzai is Tiferet. Tiferet is 70, like the 70 children, descendants of Yaakov.
Shivim Nefesh.
Hashivim Nefesh, of Yaakov.
Went down from
And
Mitzrayim.
Yaakov is who? Which Sphira? Tiferet. V'kol elu ha'ma'alot, all these ma'alot, all these gates, all these bridges, all these fires, all these pipes, kulan mitgalgelim derech netzach ve'hod. Where do they find themselves coming into? Netzach and hod,
Right and left.
the right and left leg. And then they combine in the zera of the yesod. In the zera of the yesod, which is called El Chai, the living God. Hanikra Yesod, Umisham Be'era, and it goes down to the well, and that well is the Malchut. Kilomar, Midat Yesod, Kuran Nichnasim Bebrecha. From the Yesod, they all go into this pool. Hanikra Amonai, which is called Amonai. Va'al Tomar, don't say. Kikol Elo Niskarim Ba'im Tamid Kecha. They all come together as one usually. That means if I do a Shefa, it has to come down from Keter till the Malchut. No, he says. That's not how it works. Sometimes you tap in from the Chesed to the Malchut. Sometimes from the Gvura to the Malchut. You have to know what you're praying for, when to say what words. And that's the whole secret of Kabbalah, by the way. Do I know what names of God I'm saying? That's the whole secret, by the way. What Nikuda, what Shem, וכולי. כי ביות השם על מילואו נקרא הוויה אחד, כל אלו המעלות נזכרות נמשכות בחפץ אחד ורצון אחד. When God is one, when you do Shema Yisrael Hashem, Elokeinu Hashem Echad, Echad 13, then all the ma'alot come as one, all the levels come as one. The Ratzon is one, and Shem Amonai is blessed with all the blessings. Excuse me. Kvishefa Milui Shem Amonai, from the 9 Sfirot come down to Amonai, and all the worlds are blessed from Shem Amonai, and it's good. But when the Shem Amonai is not blessed from Keter, Lifamim Chasadim Mema'atim, sometimes the Cheseds are left without the Tzinor. The Tzinor is left without the Chesed. The Hadin Mitrabe. When the those kind of thing in Judaism, in Kabbalah, and Sod, that something is left empty. If it's empty, something else takes its spot.
fills the spot.
Something fills the spot, and that is the Klipa. And the Klipa always starts as Din, because Din is a barrier. Din just basically means I don't see Hashem. When I don't see Hashem, then Klipa happens. When I'm bored, brings to Shi'imum. Shi'imum batala lidei avera. B'nei adam chotim mima'atim tzionot rachamim. The more din there is in the world, din is shefa also. It's wealth, it's beauty, right? Always the bayot happen in wealthy places. The Gemara says, we just learned this morning, right? You're not going to find Torah in wealthy places. It doesn't exist over there. When the Chida met the Pnei Yoshua, and it's funny, that's what I was meant, when I brought the Chida down the Magat over the Shir, I meant to bring down this story. When the Chida met the Pnei Yoshua, he was surprised. He's like, Torah v'gdula b'makom echad? There's Torah and wealth in one spot? Wow, that's something that's out of the ordinary. You don't see this everywhere. He couldn't believe it. You understand? Because you don't usually find Torah in wealthy places. This doesn't exist. When Amonai doesn't get the chesed, then the din fills it. Then the world is in agony and pain, chisaron, emptiness, diseases. So you know, Mikubal knows when the world is suffering, Amonai Malchut is missing. That means the Yidden are not filling the Malchus with chesed. So you have to do all your best to bring more chesed to the world. More Gimilut Chasadim, more Shem Ab, more Kavanah in Chesed, more Havaya in the Segol. ונמשכות מצינורות החיצונות כוחות רעות, חס ושלום, מים רעים come. That's why your Yesod has 2 pipes. One is the
Zera,
right, the Zera, that's just good, and one is the other stuff, which is the garbage. ואז כל המקומות בצער בחורבן הארצות. And that's why you see nations getting destroyed. Because in that place the Malchut doesn't get the Chesed, and there's Chorban Begalut, and galut. So if we see that the Jews are suffering in America, there's a rise of anti-Semitism. That means we see over here it's our fault. The malchut is not getting mimei chesed, and it's just filling with midat hadin, and that just causes the goy who wants to punish the yid.
We do it to ourselves.
Absolutely. Last paragraph of Sfat HaMalchut. Sov davar. In summary, Da Hashem Anikra Amonai, the name that's called Amonai, Kvidam Shachelav. It all depends what fills it. Ben mi bipnim mi bachut kach nikra shemo. Whether it's inner or whether it's outer, that's how it will be named. Im letov baruch bezrat Hashem. If it's good, it will be good. If ra. Im lechayim hayim. Im lemavet chas shalom mavet. Im lenega im laonik. It could be nega, it could be onik. See, same words. Sod etz hadat tov, as we see the Shechina, another name for her, is etz hadat tov v'ra. It could either be a tree that's good or a tree that's bad. Chas v'shalom. V'af al pi, v'im hamshecha mitzad ha'chesed yeh tov. Im hamshecha mitzad ha'din yesh tzad shenikra. If it'll be din, it depends. Some din is good. If you see din in the Rishonim, az yashir Moshe. Az yashir Moshe, it'll be good. V'im hu mitzad ha'din shel machalot ha'pnimiyim. If it's the inner din, hu admoni. Sometimes, like David HaMelech, who's Admoni, Yefei Einayim, Tov Ro'i. But if it's Mitzad Adin, Mikoach HaChitzon, if it's the outer din, the din of the Klippa, Hu Ra'ah Chole, it causes disease. Ze Ayin Ra'ah, Inyan Ra'ah, slicha, it's a bad situation. Haven Ze Me'od. Understand this very well, says Rav Yosef. You want to change your life, make sure Shem HaMalchus always takes from Chesed. Now don't think I'm going to have Kavanah of Chesed all day, I'm going to have Chesed. It's also in your actions. If you act b'Chesed, Mida keneged Mida, Malchus is going to be filled with Chesed. Dina de Malchus. If you fill the Malchus with Din, it's going to be Dina, right? Even when the Malchut needs Din, make sure the Din goes on Sonei Yisrael. Yisrael Atzmam. Like right now, Hashem made such a big miracle to Klal Yisrael. Turkey, Syria, surrounding Klal Yisrael, earthquakes. They're already counting close to 40,000 people dead. That's already what they're counting. Am Yisrael, 3 earthquakes, minor. Hashem didn't do anything. So far. Hopefully you shouldn't. There is a prophecy in Ezekiel, Yecheskel. Hashem is going to shake the whole Eretz Yisrael. He's going to break the whole thing down. We don't know if the bad nivo don't have to come true, but right now the Tzad HaChesed is controlling everything. Tzad HaChesed. Because Am Yisrael has a lot of learning Torah. Hashem takes 1 korban, 2 korban. He mitigates the din lo aleinu. Gam kshu moshech mitzad adin min ha'pnimi nikra tov. V'hu sod baruch dayan ha'emet. How do you cause yourself to have din tov? Chas Shalom, there's something bad happening in the family. Chas Shalom. A death, a divorce, something bad's happening. You have to learn how to say, fight. Baruch Dayan HaEmet. Hashem is the true judge. That means also this.
I thought it was only for the dead you say Baruch Dayan HaEmet.
Yeah, but you could also say to yourself, Baruch Dayan HaEmet right now. Whatever, it's happening. It looks bad. Rabbi Akiva, Kol ma da'avid v'chamana letav avid. He turns the Eved into Tov. Right? The Eved Ivri into Tov. You have to learn how to accept. It's tough. It's very tough. You see people suffering in the family, this, that. What can you do? You have to learn how to say Baruch Dayan HaEmet. Hashem is the true judge. That's why the Chachamim made a 4th blessing in Birkat HaMezon. Hatov. They saw the death of Beitar. The city of Beitar. How many years they were buried? 4 or 5, something like that. 4 years I think they were buried. Then when they were buried, the Chachamim didn't say Dayan HaEmet. They actually went ahead and said Hatov. They saw the good in it. They saw the Kiddush Hashem in it. 4 years, bodies are out in the sun. Didn't get stinky. Kiddush Hashem, yes or no? Kiddush Hashem. Hatov HaMetiv. אבל אם הדין בא מצד החיצוניות, שחוץ לשורה, חס ושלום, הוא עניין רע. You don't want to mess with that din. וכשהעמידה שמתלבשת ברוח חם תחנונים, אז כל העולם כולו מתפרץ בחסר החבים. When you know how to take that din kasher and fill it in to the chesed, then the world is good. Hu sod le'amonai Elokeinu harachamim v'aselichot. To God, our master, is is the rachamim and the slichot, the forgiveness. Last two lines when we're finishing the malchut. Shmor ze ikar gadol. Remember this main lesson. Tavin, understand mimenu. It all depends on your job. Kfi hashefa nimshach l'shem Amonai, kach mechanim shemoed barach. The way you feel Amonai, that's what you're gonna get. V'Hashem barachama v'chasadav ya'ir einenu b'mor hasagato baruch Adonai l'olam v'omen nishlam sfirat hamalchut.
So,